How you guys doing? How's my darling Aquarius? Alright, Aquarius, I promise you guys I'll be back tonight for my peoples. Now get up in here. I'm not going to be very long in this reading, so I got to get to bed. I want to wake up early to catch this lunar eclipse. And maybe do another reading in the morning before I head off to my clients and get on my call. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Don't come up on here with no nonsense. Hi, Lavon. How are you? Are you in Aquarius? All right, this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in North Node. I want to thank my ancestors, my spirit guides, my audience when they get in here. Okay. And we're going to return any evil eye back to sender times 10. All right, Aquarius, your first thing is you need to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. All right, I put that card back. Let's see if it comes back out. Let's see anymore. I'm going to do the Moonology today for the readings. All right, tonight. It is time to release negativity. It came right back out. Woohoo! Expect a powerful change with the new moon eclipse, which we had on the 17th, right? All right, so of February in Aquarius. You're very close to achieving your goals with the gibbous moon. Let's get one more. Whoa. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon is Sagittarius. Some of you guys got Sagittarius in your chart. Like me, you might have Scorpio in your chart. But again, or you might be dealing with the Scorpio or Sagittarius, okay? Confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo. And you know, Leo is our sister sign, our polar opposite, right? So again, you need to be confident about yourself, about your goals, where you're headed in life. And it's so funny and of course correct that this comes out right before the 3-3 portal. Because that's what I've been prophesizing and talking about. This is our time, Aquarius. This is the golden era of the Aquarius age, okay? So again, we're stepping into our time, our age, okay? But you have to remember to keep a positive mindset, especially with this lunar eclipse. It is definitely, again, the number 3. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You're making me blush. It's about creating a whole new life for yourself. Your manifestations, okay? Empress energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. Being in alignment with the divine so you can, again, bring in things. You don't have to chase anything. It will just come to you. You attract it. So again, but you have to be in alignment. You have to be secure within yourself. You have to be confident. You have to be bold. You have to be courageous. You have to set goals and then be able to do whatever you need to do to attain them. Okay? Get out of negativity. Get out of fear. Because fear is false evidence appearing real. Again, keep that bigger picture in your mind, your goals, your mindset, your family, whatever you're pulling in or want to pull in. Again, get into that frequency. Again, remember, money is a frequency. When you get into that energy, that frequency of money, everything starts to flow in like liquid like water. Like water, baby, okay? And Sagittarius is a lucky sign, right? Jupiter is a lucky planet, okay? So again, expect a powerful change, but that change comes within who? You. So again, what we got at the top of the day? Ooh, an end of a tough cycle approaches. Thank God we got this. Full moon in Capricorn. Some of you guys could be a Capricorn, have it in your chart. Again, you could be a Capricorn like me. But again, the end of a tough time is approaching. Like I said, it is our era. It is our time. It starts now. All right? Let's get some more. Spirit, what do you want me to use? Okay, all right. Using the tarot deck I haven't used in a while. All right, show me Aquarius energy. Spirit. How you guys doing? All right. Some of you guys are coming out of an era where you were dealing with a lot of shady, manipulative people. Shady and manipulative circumstances that you had to basically fight through, you had to maneuver through. We're done with that. It's time for us to focus on us, pour into us, right? What's better for us. Ooh, as I just said that, you can't make it up, the devil in reverse. A lot of karmic situations, things that have taught us karmic attachments, lack mindset, fighting and getting off of lust and temptation. Some of us also are ending addictions, okay? That can be in anything. Materialism, shopping, drinking, eating the wrong foods. Doing too much of anything is an addiction, okay? The devil in reverse. Again, ended toxic connections. People that no longer can hold us in bondage. Six of Wands in reverse. Leo's energy. Again, it's about coming out of our ego. Coming out of our ego. These are situations that held us back, that made us feel unsuccessful, that made us doubt ourselves or progress, okay? We're not being victimized anymore. We're focused on being in victory, being the victor, okay? So again, Six of Wands is about not feeling successful, being very egocentric, okay? But again, because we're around a lot of toxic energies. Ten of Swords. We're ending the betrayal. 10 is an ending, okay? Again, we've been backstabbed, betrayed, bamboozled, lied to, deceived. It is an ending, okay? It could have been happening in connections, in a love connection, okay? But, woo, the Sun card, you could be meeting somebody new. Somebody that, again, clarity is coming. You could be getting in touch with your higher self. The Lovers in reverse in the past. Yeah, we made some wrong decisions. We chose wrong. We didn't choose ourselves. We fell into temptation. We fell for the lust. We fell for the okie doke, okay? We made some wrong choices, but we learned some lessons, right? That's what we're supposed to be getting out of it. Again, we also might have had a lack mindset. We also might have been in fear. We might have been around some negative people that, again, had us in fear, had us in doubting ourselves and who we was. Maybe not feeling very successful at moments. But again, everything was a learning curve, a learning process, and a learning spurt. All right, show me here. Could have been dealing with a Gemini in your past. Succubus energy. Again, people that, drain us of our energy, drain us of our essence, especially when we have sex with them. Sex is very sacred energy, okay? Ace of Swords, liars, manipulators. You could have been dealing with a Gemini that just lied. Lied about anything, everything. People that just lied to us in our face, told us bold-faced lies. Okay, but we were not seeing things clearly for ourselves. We were not seeing things for what they were. Again, maybe out of fear, okay? Maybe out of lust. Somebody also might lie to you about some money. What about this money? Queen of Swords upright, but yeah, you've been scorned, you've been hurt. But the thing I like about this card is she got the sun behind her. Again, testing your intuition. She got the sun behind her, whether she or he, and she is an Amazon woman. She is stomping ninjas on the floor. She's like a female gargantuar, okay? You got the sun behind you. Got clarity. You got abundance. You have a mental breakthrough. Yeah, people might have lied to you in your face, but like you said, your intuition was telling you something else. So it was like, who are you playing? Who are you really think you fooling who? You ain't fooling me. Not the Aquarius, the all-knowing. Okay, but it made you get out of your head. It made you tap into your intuition more. It made you tap into who you are. Right? It made you tap into who you are. People playing in your face, doing the most. Again, they did nothing but play themselves right out of your life. Because yeah, you've been hurt, you've been scorned, but again, like this woman she got that sword, and she cut people out. What I say? What I tell you? What I tell you? You have to get into the energy of Kalema. Off with their heads. Empress energy. Empress energy. I don't chase, I attract. Whatever I want flows to me. I'm a master builder. That number 3. Again, with your Ace of Pentacles, you got big bank coming in. Some of you guys already had some type of big bank, and somebody lied to you about it. They deceived you. They tried to take it from you. They tried to manipulate you like you was in some type of connection with this person, only to get what you possess, only to get what you're getting. But for a lot of us, we had to end that shit because we knew it was no longer serving us. I can't build with you. You mug rat. You roach. Show me more of this Empress energy for Aquarius. So you had to grow with the Empress. The Empress, again, the Queen of Swords to the Empress, that took growth. That took empowerment. That took for you to get through these fears. Child, these Geminis. These Geminis. I had a baby by one. And I told this story to the other Gemini. And you know, he acted like he was scared, but for him to do what he did, he wasn't scared. But he almost learned what the other Gemini found out. He played in my face. I was real young at that time, 17, 18 years old. I just had a baby by this fool. But he played in my face way too many times. And I was an adventurous child. I don't want to say I was bad, but I definitely was adventurous, okay? And I used to always put my brother on fire, but I would do it with like rubbing alcohol. And so one day when my baby dad came home, that was a Gemini, and he beat me with a wooden stick over a video game. Over a video game. Okay? Because I was one of them, you know, women that was like, oh, you're not going to be playing this game all goddamn day, and I take care of the kid, and you've been outside all night hustling, so you say. So he beat me with this wooden stick where I could not walk on my legs. So what did I do? I called my hairdresser. I told her I'm about to do something drastic. She's like, oh my God. And I didn't tell her what I was going to do, but I told her I was going to come over there. Her husband was a cop. And I told her, look, when the call comes, he might not call the cops, but he might. Because I'm going to burn this motherfucker. And that's exactly what I did. But I only did it with rubbing alcohol. That's only going to go where you put the rubbing alcohol. But one thing I didn't remember is I splashed it on his hair. And he was Puerto Rican, so he had a lot of hair. He got 3rd-degree burns. He was okay. But anyway, yeah. You got out of being or feeling rejected by these low vibrational entities, these karmic people, these people that did not respect you and honor you. Okay, also people that didn't want to take accountability for what they were doing. Like I said, playing in your face. Okay, so again, you got out of feeling rejected. You got out of this fear of leaving these mongrels behind, these little rugrats, whatever, these roaches. You got out of this situation because you started to work on yourself. You started to get in alignment. You started to build. Mine hurt my feelings too, but like, just like it's weird because this reading is talking about everything that I went through. I was hurt for a little bit, but then I was like, shit, who am I? That ninja don't even got no teeth. He don't even wash his ass. I started to look at myself like, what was I thinking about dealing with this damn devil? He was an unlisted pedophile. Like, I don't even like saying this, but I'm being realistic with you. Sometimes you got to really look at what you was dealing with. What you settled for. Because the spirit brought you out of it. They brought you out of it for a reason. You dodged a bullet. Maybe even 2. The hell with these damn Geminis. They two-faced anyway. Child. They're supposed to be our match, but they're no match with us. Yeah, you were in a place where you was feeling very unconfident. You were not at peace, okay? Because you were dealing with a lot of wishy-washy people that had you very much in your emotions, okay? But again, like I just said, you working on yourself, knowing who you are, stepping out of fear, looking at the bigger picture, setting your goals, and working on them. With the Eight of Pentacles, working on your self-mastery, working on your alignment, working with your spirit team, getting connected to source. Bam! That is changing everything for you. Again, with this 3-3 portal, boom! Another portal for you to stay positive and bring in your manifestation. It don't matter if that's not right here, right now. Again, they're talking about patience like I did in the other reading. You need to be patient. 40 people here and 7 likes. Come on now. There's some lurkers on here. You were dealing with people that were, they hated themselves. So they hated you. They didn't like nothing about themselves. So why would they like anything about you? Why would they want anything good for you if they don't got nothing good going on in their life? Why? Because they ain't do shit. They ain't work on themselves. All they did was try to rob and steal from everybody else, lie and manipulate, cheat. All right, so again, you were dealing with people that were very toxic, very lawless. Yep. Again, like I said, some of you guys walked away from that situation. It could have been a Sagittarius involved. You could have Sagittarius in your chart like I do in my North Node. So again, you are walking or headed in your North Node. You're closing out cycles. And when you close, because what is that? That's the Orbis. That is also a number 8, karma. When you close out cycles, you allow these people to get their karma. You paid your karmic debt, even by dealing with these toxic energies. Because you were the light in their life, and they didn't even honor it or know it until it was too late. Now that you're bossing up and you're looking at the bigger picture and you're releasing fear and you got all these goals in front of you, and some of you guys are achieving them one by one, but you have to be patient for the bigger picture because it's coming in divine timing. 3 of Wands. I mean, 3 of the Empress card. Show me more. Whoa. What I tell you? You started to take self-love, self-care. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are bringing in new love. Fuck that Gemini. Fuck that two-faced, that loser. That wishy-washy person. With the bad hygiene and bad teeth. The hell with them. You got something better looking. Somebody that works on themselves. Yup. You were dealing with people that were nothing but burdens, heavy weight. All right, with dragon breath and everything. You had to have the courage because some of you guys were operating out of fear with the Strength card in reverse. You were afraid of doing something different. You were afraid of making a move. Some of you guys could have also been codependent. You were dealing with people that were codependent on you, codependent on your reaction. Yes, we overthink everything. And it's a good thing and a bad thing. Because our overthinking usually comes out with the truth. We think of every aspect and every angle of a situation. That's why I say, please don't lie to us. Because if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make dollars. And if you're wasting my time, it's like wasting my money. And I get like the Hawk. Don't make me mad. Don't make Hawk angry. Again, you took time to isolate yourself. These people pushed you in isolation. But it's okay. They made you very cold. They made you very distant. But they also made you reflect. And when you started to reflect, you started to see. Whatever broke your heart cleared your vision. You started to see things clearly. What you need to focus on. You need to focus on you. I'm done Pisces now. I'm talking about Aquarius. Go see Pisces reading. All right, guys. I need some more likes here. You started to focus on you. Right? The Yeti. What I tell you. And when you start to focus on you and you have that clarity, you're bringing in abundance. You're bringing in abundance. You start to be that phoenix rising. They thought you was dead. Who lied? They try to kill your joy, your spirit. And that's what the devil comes to do, right? That's what the devil comes to do. And people that play in that energy, that's what they come to do. But you see things clearly now. You rose up from the ashes. You rose up from when somebody tried to bury you, even though they isolated you. All right? And you have new beginnings, a new creation, a new dawn, a new day, a new life. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, we had all aces out here because Ace of Swords was in reverse. Yeah, you're no longer confused. Again, you are the lighthouse. You see things clearly. Your vision ain't blurry, right? You're not stuck. These people did, this person did whatever they did. And it, like I said, it might have broken your heart, but it fixed your vision. Now you know what and who to focus on. And your main focus is you and yours. Your family, your legacy, wealth, your abundance. Because that's what's coming in is your time. 7 of Cups in reverse. You're not all up in your emotion. You're not confused. Okay? You had somebody that was treating you like an option, stringing you along, playing with your mind, your heart, and your body. Fuck that. Okay? You let this person go. You had to. You had to, energetically. You had to let them go. Let them go do them. Let them go fend for them options that didn't even turn out to be anything. The bum went and got more bums. And now they're feeling very destitute. They didn't have success when they moved on. The Chariot in reverse. They didn't have success in this new connection they got in. So don't even worry about this weirdo. Whoever did us wrong, they're reaping what they sowed now. Trust and believe me. Saw the Wheel of Fortune upright. This could have been a connection you live with. All right? Somebody you build a home with. This could have been a twin flame. Some of you guys be patient about what's coming in because it is going to be a new connection. Some of you guys might get a new home. Again, it's going to be worth your investments. It's going to be worth waiting for. You're planting seeds that are going to grow. They're going to harvest. You're going to be celebrating soon. You're not even going to remember your whole life. Some of you guys going to remember it because you're going to remember where you came from. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. Again, you had somebody that was doing magic on you, going to shamans, witches, and warlocks, voodoo priests on your money. But again, here you learned the lesson. They did not know how close you were to God, how close your spirit team is to you, how close you are to source. Okay, they didn't know that. You learned the lesson from being with these people. They taught you a lot. You can use these lessons moving forward in your life. This will help you be successful. This will help you use your discernment. This will help you make better choices. Okay? So, no love lost. Thanks for the lesson. Okay? Because you know that you are the blessing. You know that now. When you watched your life fall to shambles, very divine, very demure. Okay? Because again, you were nothing but a gift to these people and they fumbled you. They played with you. You didn't deserve any of this. This is for Aquarius again. I did put it in the thing. Hierophant here. The voodoo priestess, the voodoo warlock. You were dealing with people that were gold diggers. They were trying to monopolize and manifest off of your money, off of what's coming in for you, off of your hard work, your good nature. I'm so tired of these people coming out in our readings. Why is this relevant now? Because these people are suffering, and if we are in Mercury retrograde, they might be wanting to come back to apologize, to do a good deed for you. They miss your friendship. They miss something about you. They're trying to escape their karma. They're trying to run from their karma. They're also in sorrow. They're also experiencing everything that they put you through another person. Somebody did them exactly the way they did you. Thank you, Spirit. And now they're in mental entrapment. They realize that you are very unique, Aquarius. You are like a unicorn, okay? Pegasus flying through the air. This person had cloudy judgment. Again, like I said in somebody else's reading, they might do a lot of drinking, a lot of smoking, a lot of drugging, a lot of devices here with addictions. You could have been once on that level, but some of you guys had to clear your mind. You had to get right. It might have been for a job. It might have been for some family situations, but you had to clear that so you can think right, do right, be right, and again, look at the bigger picture so you can focus on yourself and a better life for yourself. So you knew this toxic way of being, this toxic lifestyle, these toxic people were just no longer resonating with you. This was a death to the old you, okay? So now you are rebirthing a new version of you, right? Yeah, I wouldn't trust nobody neither, but it doesn't mean that they're not going to try. They're not going to try. They don't know that you're a whole new version of you. They don't know until they try. So they're going to try. They want to try, but they're still in their mind about it. Because they know how much they done you wrong. They know how much bullshit they put you through. They know how much what they did. They know. They don't know if you know the level of the balkery they put you through. They don't know how much you know. They don't know if you know that they were doing this black magic on you, that they were sending this negative energy on you, that they was trying to bind up your finances, bind you up to toxic people. They don't know how much you know. So some of them are coming in just for that, to see how much you know. Also to be nosy to see where you at in your status, in your life. What you doing, who you doing it with. Because they can't fathom that you got away from them and that you really are leaving them alone. They can't fathom that you're not truly fucking with them no more. They can't fathom it. Because nobody studied Aquarius cutoff game. When we're done with you, we're done with you. We're not going to go back and forth with you. We're not doing any of that. So, they're not understanding your cutoff game. Whoa. Like I just was saying, this was upright for us. They are experiencing a lot of bad luck. We just had this in the last reading. Now, you saw this in reverse. While you are experiencing success, because even though you were treated bad, taken advantage of, abused and misused, you are not closing totally off your heart chakra. You're just closed off to the people that did this to you. And you also now have the power of discernment. Okay? You know what to look for. You know the signs and the symbols of people that do this. Now you pay attention closely to your intuition. From these lessons that you learn. These people put you in another higher level. They catapult you into another level with the lessons that you learn from them. By their betrayal. Okay? By their bullshit. By their confusion. Because the only thing they helped you do was really focus on you more and focus on how people move and act when they're in this bullshit energy. How people look when they are really not, when they really hate themselves and when they really don't support and love you. So you're not closed off from everybody, just people like this. So this is bringing you in success. You are going to be very successful where you're going. Some of you guys are moving or you moved already. You're getting a new car. You're getting an abundant lifestyle. You're going to have emotional fulfillment. You could be meeting a new person. A water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But again, you are very supportive. You're very nurturing. You're very caring. And you're paying attention to your intuition. Your intuition is on fleek. Okay? And you know better now, so you definitely are stepping in to alignment and you are doing better. Child, King of Swords energy. He moves in silence, but he don't play no games. He's cold. He's distant. He don't play no games. You got the Queen and King of Swords upright. You are speaking facts. Facts only. No games. No time for no games. Coming in there raw. You got new home, new car, new money. You ain't talking about no old money. We talking about new money. Okay? I know that's right, Aquarius. I know that's right. Yeah, this 6 of Cups, this person from the past really want to come back. Again, you are a mystery. You have people that was operating out of their shadow side. They wanted to bully you, Aquarius. They thought they were bullying who? You? Huh? You people that was operating, these people are operating out of fear. Out of fear. Now they really scared of you. Because like I said, you're speaking the truth and you're speaking facts. You're speaking facts. And you're very cold about it. No, you're not showing no emotions. You're acting like you don't even care about nobody no more. No, it's just them. You're giving them the same treatment they gave you. And you're unapologetic about it. These people don't want to take, they didn't want to take no accountability. All right? They still might not want to take accountability. They might want to come back like they're all innocent. They didn't mean you no harm. You took it the wrong way. Fuck these people. Right? They're still being sneaky. They still have a hidden motive, hidden agendas, and we ain't dealing with it. They want to come apologize, though. They need to take that up with their higher source, their spirit team, because Aquarius ain't having it. All right, Aquarius. Told y'all I wasn't going to be long because I'm going to get up early in the morning and do another reading for us, okay, Aquarius? Because I love you guys so much. Aquarius, gang, 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 gang. Up in this thing, doing this thing. Show me how we going to end this right now, Spirit. Who said they got a new home? Home base. Home base. Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Change your environment. You will change your life. You have to get rid of, away from these negative people. These haters. These people that didn't even love themselves. Some of you guys get a new home, a new job, a new car. Everything. Everything new. No new friends. No new friends. No. No new friends, though. Finding the right path. The right fit. Fits with your soul. The ideal job. You're meant to be here. You're on the right path. Like the Rubik's Cube. In fact, my baby just texted me right now. Fast changes. Things are happening suddenly in a short period. And in a hurry. Take bold steps forward. I told you it's our time. Things are happening fast. Like grease lightning. 1 or 2 more for... Thank you. Wow. You can't make it up, guys. Helping hand. Need others to assist with services, increase productivity. So if some of you guys are entrepreneurs, you might need help with your productivity. You might be able to, again, use your discernment. Trust other people to be on your team. Ask for help. I know we've been through so much where we've been through around other people that helped us and then stabbed us in the back and threw up in our faces. That's not them. Again, you learned this lesson for a reason. Be okay with assisting and asking others for help. All right? Duality. Sounds like another Gemini to me. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Exactly. Don't lose your vigilance. We've been dealing with a lot of two-faced people. Remember, everybody has another side. Expression. Open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. Remember, you had the Ace of Wands. You're very creative. Okay? You speak things into existence. You are very magnetic. Remember who you are. Don't step out of fear. Remember, confidence is the key to success. Be bold. Be courageous. Get out of fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. You know who you are, Aquarius. You've been through that for a reason. It helped you become the best version of you. All right? Express yourself. One more, Spirit. You're going to have many choices, many options, Many ways you're going to make your money. Many options in love. Okay, but remember, you're going to need to just choose one that's going to fit perfectly with your soul. All right? Opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at all your options. Look at them. Don't mean test them all. All right, guys. I love you. I will see you in the morning. If you are up, I'm going to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning to look at that moon. I love you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Hit more likes, guys. Come on now. Support my channel. Let's go. All right. Remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. I love you. Bye now.